Normally, you don't see a lot of people standing in like the middle of islands like this.
I like to stand in the middle of an island.
This is just one of the fantastical situations you can find yourself in the middle of Grand Theft Auto 5.
Grand Theft Auto 5. Jeff and Brad, here we are finally.
Yes, Vinny, we are.
It's here. It's out.
Join me as I join my brother.
So what's happening?
Well, we've stumbled into a random event. It seems to be
This looks
guy
aggressive.
doing some preaching, and oh man, these guys just all went. They went enemy on the radar there, and
What did you do to these guys?
Nothing. I got a little close to them, and
Are you in the wrong part of town?
I'm about to make it the wrongest part of town.
Sniper rifle.
Well, let's take a look at the combat. Oh,
shit.
jeez. Oh, man. Oh,
Wow, yeah.
You just, yeah,
All right, I'm sold.
man, just turn this into a Spike Lee movie.
I wasn't 100%
Jeez.
on this game, but now I am.
Just pulled out the gun.
There's a guy over here on
You can't climb
a
that.
blip over here on the map. I gotta figure out what's. Yeah, you're right. I can't climb that. No, I can't
Oh,
climb
man.
that.
Oh, ouch.
Franklin's got some fence climbing experience.
Yeah, and meanwhile this guy has run over to the other side, so now we're just gonna. Oh, the cops are coming.
So are those just like ambient enemies, or were they part of a mission?
It looked like that was a random event, and maybe it went bad because I bumped into the guy.
Oh, jeez. If you put your gun away, will the cops automatically know it was you?
Yeah, they want to find you.
There's some really good ragdoll on the way those guys go down.
We need to get out of here. Oh God,
Wait, is that it? You're dead?
I'm dead. I died.
Or are you wasted?
I'm wasted.
Is it wasted for all three characters?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
It'd be cool if it was like iced.
In
for-
mission, it says like mission fail,
Okay.
mission failure or something like that. So, but yeah, when you just die when you're out and about.
man, those guys, you pulled out the gun. You escalated that.
No, they were pushing.
started
me.
it.
They-
Well,
yeah,
what?
but you
He was acting in
you took it to the
self-defense,
next
man.
level.
I was. Yeah.
Jeff was standing his ground.
That's exactly what I was doing.
I don't know if that flies in Los Santos.
And I lost
He
$5
was-
grand for dying.
You know, it's an okay price to pay to come back from being
Yeah.
in a hospital.
So
I've
that's-
had hospital bills bigger.
All right, here you go. Biggest difference between 4 and 5.
What?
Now you have a smartphone
Yep.
instead of a shitty candy bar feature phone.
Yep. We can quick save here. You got a list of contacts. People you can talk to that you meet over the course of the game. You got email that you get from people.
Quick save.
This gay bar that I bought, emailing me saying thanks for buying it.
Do you get revenue from it?
Yeah, you get like a weekly amount of money from them, and sometimes there are missions attached to buying property. And then also there's the internet.
Wow. Your phone goes full screen.
Yeah, full screen video output on the phone. It's very nice.
Do you have investments here?
There's a stock market.
Oh man,
That's a really a volatile stock market.
Yeah,
that's how the market does.
I don't know. That's a lot of up and down.
If you were risk averse, you do not
Jeez.
want to get into stocks.
Down 36% for Life Invader.
So there are a series of Life Invader specifically.
Has had tough times.
This was my doing.
Okay.
Let's say there's a series of missions.
This is a little insider trading.
where you can the most insider trading.
Oh man.
Where you can kind of do some things to some companies and make their competitors' stock skyrocket.
Oh wow.
And stuff like that.
Does it give you any guidance on that stuff, or
not necessarily.
they're
but
not mission objectives?
the, the mission dialogue will say things like, "Oh, and by doing this, you're gonna oh hey, I'm actually looking for this drug van,
Well, hey, how convenient.
but I'm not looking for it.
When your
Or
other guys.
Franklin's not looking for it. Trevor is looking for
Okay,
it.
so you have 3 characters. I mean, people probably already know all this stuff, but you get 3 characters you can switch between any time.
In mission you cannot. When you're in the middle of a mission, you usually can't. If it's a heist mission or a mission where multiple protagonists are together, then yes, you usually can.
And like you
But I
got
can push down on the D-pad here at any point, and it shows me how many missions each character has available to them at a given time, and I can swap between them.
And what would happen to Franklin?
He just he theoretically goes about his business.
He would get out of this van and go do something else.
I mean, not really. Basically, when I switch characters here, I'm trying to figure out what to do with this van.
Yeah, so that's what I want to know is how can you coordinate between your 2 characters to get this van to the guy that needs it?
That is a great question.
Does it seem like there's continuity in the world? Like if you park it here and switch and run over?
Yeah, theoretically, it might stay there, but Trevor is probably not anywhere near here.
And there's no way to see on the map where he is unless you switch to him?
Well, so how about we do this? We'll give him a call.
Okay.
No, text them. Who calls people?
it's me. You doing anything? Want to hang out?
Oh, absolutely, my young chum. Love to.
Okay, good. I'll be there soon.
And once you're both on the same screen, you could just switch right to him.
That's my theory.
Hopefully.
That's my working theory here.
All right.
Where you gotta meet him?
He's a dot on the map now, where we can pick him up. And you know, when you hang out with other characters, you can go to movies and stuff like that, and go see stuff.
Get some ambiance.
Play golf.
You hang out at a bar. There is golf in the game. I don't know that that's a hangout opportunity.
I really like the three-quarter looking view on the mini-map instead of the straight overhead.
Yeah.
That looks cool.
What do you think about GPS only on the map?
That's kind of a shame, you know. Like I really enjoy stuff like the Saints Row
In-world.
like the in-world kind of turn-by-turn stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you know, on some level, it's probably that decision of like, do you want something that would look realistic to how the world would be, or do you want something that's convenient for gameplay? And I think I would prefer an in-world GPS also.
Maybe the option.
All right, can I? Oh no, see, now that we've engaged the hangout, I can no longer switch.
Oh, that sucks.
It's a pretty minimal HUD this time around. Like the little.
And I think you can even turn this stuff off.
Really?
if you want
Is
to.
that your health in the bottom there? Those three segmented
Yes,
bars?
that's health, armor, and then the bar on the right is my special ability. Each character has one.
Like what?
Well, for Franklin, it's driving
Like I
focused,
said,
so
I
I
thought of
can
his children, and in a way, you're one of his children.
I
one
can
he shared.
engage it here, and
Oh, I see.
the steering ability goes way up when you're engaged.
Thanks, man. I
And
guess.
it's just time
Really?
to get it
I'm
back?
completely honest with
It
you.
is
Brad
no,
was a bit of
it
a
is
dick.
stuff that you do. If I drive near people, if I drive fast, it'll regenerate faster.
Oh, wow. It's like getting your burnout.
Yeah, sort of. For Trevor, it is a rampage like state where you take less damage, so you engage it in combat. And for Michael, it is a like a bullet time.
I remember you guys talking about that in the preview stuff. The
Principle was the thing.
characters would be better at
On
certain things.
anything.
I didn't
A man
realize
of
that's how it would
principle.
manifest.
Well, it also manifests in these stats here. You see special
Ah.
abilities. You know, stamina, shooting, strength, stealth, flying. You know, Trevor's the flyer.
Oh, got it. Okay.
You know, Michael's the stealth and shooting guy. But that goes up over the course of the game. So
On
because
its
of the
own?
running I've done, Franklin and Michael are both full stamina, and Trevor's come a long way there too.
Oh, it's kind of like Skyrim-ish.
Yes.
As you
The more you
use
use it, it goes up.
So can you ever just outpace somebody on, you know, hey, I got this guy better than Franklin on
Yeah,
driving?
totally.
Huh.
Yeah, there's flight school. You can go take characters flight school to get your flying stat up. There are shooting challenges that are theoretically there to help you get your shooting stat up. But the shooting, as you saw earlier when I started shooting, it's lock-on targeting. So the shooting stat really seems like it only matters that much when you're using a sniper scope where it's all free aim,
Okay.
and there's not a lot of scope drift.
That's it?
That's a very abbreviated bar sequence. All right.
Oh, I think you just blacked out. You
Yeah.
just don't remember any of it.
So we can, because we haven't auto-saved yet.
Ooh. I did read you can turn off the lock-on aiming if you really want the
Well,
the challenge of having to aim at stuff. You can get that.
I would say I would advise against that.
Oh no, I'm just saying. You know, some people might be into that.
What do you take me for?
You should probably not drive.
I mean, speed, bro. Glass.
Intelligent drug. Still, dog.
So what is it he needs the van for? Is it a main mission of his, or just a side thing, or what?
It's a side thing.
Okay.
The vital lesson.
So this is your save, which is loaded up later in the
Yeah,
game.
so this is having completed the story.
Okay, so if you're watching this, and there might be some spoilers in here for stuff that might have happened.
Yeah,
Incidental.
there'll be some references to stuff that's happened over the course of the game that you want to keep in mind here.
So if you're watching this and you want to go in clean,
Then,
But you're not going to be doing any story missions here.
probably don't watch
I
it.
will
Or not,
actually.
or not,
yeah.
not late game ones is what I mean.
You know,
You can replay the missions. It has a really handy mission replay process, so we will get into some actual missions.
You are fucking wasted.
yeah. Is it the driving control different?
Not too much.
You sobered up quick.
Yeah. Well, you know, he's a pro.
Yeah.
I've been playing.
I've got the cops on me now too.
I've been playing GTA 4 again on the PC.
Yeah.
I think this looks better on. We're on the 360 here.
Uh-huh.
I think this looks better on the 360 than 4 does on the PC.
There's a cop.
Like the world is just like so much livelier here. There's so much more going on.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised how well it runs actually.
It runs great. I
Yeah.
ran into a few cases where I was out on the water and the frame rate took some hits there, but that seemed like something that they could theoretically patch. It was one weird spot where
Right.
it did it, but
You dodging the cops.
yeah, we're gonna wait out the cops here.
We
Okay.
didn't get a PS3 version, but it sounds like that one is totally fine too.
You know
Yeah.
what, kid? I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Uncle T.
Hey, no need for sarcasm. I'm proud. You've really grown up. You learned a lot.
Would you say it's
You did a
easier in
good
general to
job
lose the
teaching
cops than it was in
You
4? Because I've been
finally
really
understood.
getting...
Again.
I'd
Annoyed
say
with that.
it is sort of on par.
Yeah.
You know, maybe a little bit easier.
Okay.
But you know, you kind of have to get out of view, and then once you're out of view of the cops, your
Here you
stars
go,
start
man.
blinking,
Good hang.
Okay.
and then the cops get vision cones on the map, and you just have to stay out of the vision cones until it goes away. It doesn't tell you how long it's going to take for the stars to disappear, which I wish it did.
Those actual reflections in the sunglasses?
I don't know.
These are the big questions.
All right, we're gonna see if we can catch him while he's still right here and see how that works. Yes. All right. Great.
Ah.
This works out great.
Oh, man.
Wait.
Wait.
No.
Wait.
Wait.
I don't know.
Franklin,
Did he
take
walk
off?
around the corner?
I...
No. Oh, yeah.
All right, yeah,
There
all
it
right.
is. Wow. All right. Hot tip.
Now switch back to Franklin.
Hot tip.
Oh, Franklin! Wait! Yo, Frank!
Okay, we'll switch back to Franklin. Now's the chance.
Oh, no! Shoot his tires out!
Why are you not switching?
Yeah, switch back.
Oh, God. This is too tense.
Now get out and run back to...
Well, now just switch. So you probably have time to get over there, right?
Or just shoot yourself in the foot.
Before Trevor gets too far. My concern is it's going to, like, pop him across the world in a second.
All right.
There you go.
Is he going to continue robbing that
Hey,
car?
it's like a game within a game.
Well, that was ridiculous. It's never been quite like that before. All right. Now let's get the fuck out of this city.
Did that mission, it automatically picked up as soon as you went
Yeah,
in
as soon as I got in the appropriate van, it's like, okay, this is where you need to take this van full of pills.
So how do they...
And this will explicitly be a post-game thing.
Oh, weird. But
So-
it is just a side thing. Like,
Yeah.
how do they differentiate? Like, what's the kind of hierarchy of stuff to do?
You get letters on the map, as you would.
Like kind of the main story quest givers?
Yeah, and then you also get question marks on the map. Those are the Strangers and Freaks missions,
Okay.
which are, you know, side missions, some weird stuff that'll lead into... Sometimes they'll lead into repeatable or chains of activities like hunting or, you know, running with a border patrol. There's one dude who is very enthusiastic about the legalization of marijuana that each character has a mission with.
Okay.
It's a pretty funny...
to check out those chemtrails
It's
in
a
the
really,
sky.
it's a really weird, thing for this game to do. Oops.
Uh-oh.
I totally. Hang on.
Wait.
Oh,
We hit left on the D-pad to get our radio options here at any point.
That's cool.
how is it?
The radio's good. It's very similar to
Has
previous
the-
Grand Theft Auto games.
Has the talk radio.
You get different talk radio depending on where you are.
Come on, that's enough.
So you get Laszlo, you get Fernando, you know, kind of the standard talk radio characters with some slightly new twists. But then once we get out of the city here, we'll get access to the kind of rural talk radio
Oh,
station
weird. Huh.
where Danny McBride does a show.
Oh, wow.
It's really quite good. But a lot of it comes from the same place. Like the sense of humor on the radio, for as much as like the story of the game and the characters has changed, like the stuff on the radio comes from the exact same place. It's that exact same like we're gonna poke fun at America type stuff that they're known for, and it hasn't really evolved much. Which is it ended up being kind of. It was a case where I felt like they could do better. You know, like the amount of time they spend on this stuff, the stuff they get right elsewhere, like for the radio to becoming like, you know, they just jacked up the existing concept and then filled the references full of stuff about financial bailouts and the Chinese, or it's different, slightly different takes on the exact same
The issues of
joke.
the day.
Yeah, exactly.
So how is the this? Speed
Ain't no
trap.
speeding tickets in this game. That wouldn't be fun.
Can you get into those mountains over there? Like, can you kind of what you see you can go to?
Yeah, I think that mountain specifically, yeah.
Like, did you ever hit the edge of a map? Did you ever drive until you just the bridge is out or whatever?
No, I didn't attempt to drive to the end of the world or anything like that. The map does stop.
A lot of people, excited that planes are back, air travel is back, because 4 was pretty lacking in that regard.
Yeah, it's got a lot. Yeah.
But how easy is it to actually get into that stuff? I mean, I'm sure you can't Saints Row style just like call up on your phone and order a plane or something. But
So this copy of the game came with a code for a blimp that you can just call.
okay,
Is there a rope that descends from the blimp?
I don't know.
Okay.
but otherwise you have to like go track down an airport and steal something.
Yeah,
or-
you go to the airport, steal a plane.
Yeah, okay.
out here, I actually own the airport out here.
That's
That's one
so,
way to do it.
So I can run drugs or guns, as the case may be.
Oh, nice.
I believe it actually is guns that you run from the airport. So like I said, this is going to be a thing that doesn't open up until after the game is completed, so you might not want it.
So people might see dialogue or something.
I'm not sure what's going to happen here. But it's the first time I've seen one of these vans, so damn it, I'm going to do it. Quick look be damned.
great looking trailer park.
Yeah.
This
Nice.
is this is Trevor's place.
Nice,
Nice.
nice texture work.
Great.
You know, he runs his meth and guns operation.
I got the meds, Mom! Mom! I got the meds!
Well, it's cool that there's actual story stuff. There are cutscenes that take place after the game's over.
Yeah.
Like there's still a reason to keep playing. Beyond like I want to do all the races or something, you know?
Right, yeah.
I suspect he's got quite a relationship with his mom. Oh.
Now you're dead.
Apparently I can't play as him for a while.
Oh, is that what happens
Yeah.
in the character
just-
switch?
So it will do some forced switches. This is what it looks like whenever you switch. You know, it kind of gets out.
Sure.
Figures out where the guy is.
Since
zooms
they
in.
can't just stream in immediately.
Right, exactly.
It's like, hey, let's just take a second.
Yeah.
Catch my breath.
Hey, baby, what's happening?
Let me see. Franklin has changed his clothes.
Yeah.
So that's the typical situation when you change characters. Is you'll get a brief vignette that implies that they are going about their lives.
Sure, but you have no idea what he was doing.
Yeah. Oh, we got a call from Tanisha.
Hey, boo, what's happening?
Hi, Franklin. I'm calling to tell you I'm getting married.
Shit, I knew that.
I mean, like, tomorrow.
Oh, shit, okay.
You know, you will find someone, Franklin. But before that, you gotta grow up. I mean, seriously. You didn't want to hang out with Lamar because he was too crazy. But, well, do you really think you moved on from craziness?
Look, thanks for the lecture, all right? But listen, I'm happy for you, honestly. I am, man. Man, I'll see you around, all right?
Take care of yourself.
It's pretty
Cold.
good.
That's cold-hearted.
He's pretty
Calling
good.
up dude day before you get married. That's
Yeah.
cold.
But like,
He's pretty good at talking on the phone while driving
yeah,
around on
does
a
he have a
motorcycle.
Bluetooth headset?
Hey, sure, probably.
If you take out your phone and look at it while you're driving the motorcycle, oh, all right, good for you. He doesn't actually take it out, only walking around.
Is the game like subverting your character customization? Is that like an outfit that you already had?
It's an outfit that I already had.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, you buy different outfits and they'll kind of rotate through them.
Okay.
Or change based on kind of what they're doing.
That's cool.
Can you wheelie?
I don't know that I can on this bike. Oh, here's a random event that just popped up.
Oh,
Let's see
yeah.
what it is. Oh, it's probably gonna be an armored car.
Oh, so even those are denoted on the map?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are you gonna get into trouble, man? Is he gonna keep that helmet on for the rest of the?
Until I stop long enough for him to take it off and throw it. Oh, he didn't like it when I pulled that gun out.
No, well,
Well,
Can't blame him for that.
it's kind of his job, right?
He was also not on the ball either.
Oh,
all right. We picked up a briefcase.
and 2 bullet wounds.
Let's see if there's anything else in here. Sticky bomb.
I should have kept that helmet on.
Oh, so you just want the cash?
Yeah, that's.
you're not
I'm taking this armored car.
Wait, you are taking the car?
I mean, the guy was walking out with the briefcase, so I already took it.
Oh.
Turns out there was nothing more in there, but now we've got 2 stars, so we should probably go.
Well, what's the escalation?
So that's
here?
the- sorry.
Is it army at some point? Is it National Guard?
It's tanks and stuff. Yeah. This guy's a dick.
What were you gonna say, Brad?
So that's the kind of the scope of the random event stuff, just real fast.
Yeah, it'll be like ATM robbery.
Okay.
And you can stop it and then pick up the money and return it if you
Okay.
want.
So like kind of 1-2 minute things.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
seems
There's
similar
one
to
where
the-
a guy was trapped in a construction vehicle and I had to help get him out before something blew up.
Okay.
So
What do
like,
you get from that kind of stuff?
in some cases you can get stat bonuses, they claim. I didn't really see a lot of that.
Or money.
Or money, yeah.
Seems similar to like the stuff they put in Red Dead of the, like
Yeah.
a woman runs up like, they're about to hang my husband.
Yeah, there's the Strangers and Freaks missions are sort of like that too.
Okay.
Where you have like a woman, which we saw this one when they showed it to us a while ago, but there was like a woman, a famous woman that was trying to get away from paparazzi. You end up getting in the car and driving for her.
Huh.
I tried that and then ran over all the photographers and she didn't like that.
Ah.
And then I failed it.
Oh,
so
what's not to like?
I don't know. She just didn't like me being all crazy or something.
I mean, this seems like it's really addressing the big complaint that I'm remembering about 4 as I'm playing it, which is that there's just not that much to do. besides the story.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
seems like
There's a lot of stuff to do, and then on top of that, you know, if you buy the cab company, sometimes you'll get called up and asked if you want to do cab missions, and you know that sort of stuff. Like some of it I thought was really good, some of it I thought was a little superfluous.
Jump this thing.
And I'm just hanging out where the cops can't get to.
Put that helmet back on.
Always weirds me out how long it takes them to dissipate the blood on you in these games.
Stupid helmet.
You gonna put a sticky bomb on that motorcycle and then bail off it?
I should.
Nice. I like the new helmet.
Just unlimited helmet supply.
Or an avalanche of helmets. Persistent helmet technology.
How many different helmet designs are in that?
I think that other one disappeared though.
Yeah.
They only have enough memory to accommodate two helmets in the world at once.
Can't have all the helmets.
Blow up that bike.
3 helmets. The mythical 3rd helmet.
Wait, but what happens when you take that one off? They just can't handle that many helmet physics. Oh shit!
Oh man. I wonder if it goes off screen if that's when
Yeah.
Oh!
You know, this is still an open world game,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys, and it still breaks in some of the ways that open world games break.
Go sticky bomb that pile of helmets.
No, it just turn around and then turn back and
See how extreme the helmet physics can get.
Maybe that other one just ran all the way down the hill.
Maybe.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Well, I think another one just disappeared as it rolled through. All right, now get on it. Is it timed, or did you
No.
trigger it? All right, yeah, jump it off and then eject or bail. I guess.
I think you just trigger it while you're on there. Also, getting
Whoa!
air might be a little tough.
Good job.
Seen some animated GIFs floating around in this game that makes it seem like it has pretty good explosions.
Yeah, the explosions are pretty good. I probably should have waited until the bike was on screen before hitting the button to blow it up, but oh well. I've got a star now. Oh,
Oh shit.
That's one way to get down.
Don't feel too good.
So you regenerate health up to 50%.
Great.
Then what do you gotta do? Eat a burger?
That's helpful.
No, then you gotta, you know, find a med kit or switch characters. You know, they'll regenerate it eventually if you're not playing as them.
Is that clock trying to draw in?
Superficial ass.
Oh no.
Fucking seriously?
Oh no. Why?
Oh.
And I can't switch while I've got stars.
Let's just put this guy in a real bad situation. Is this a school?
Maybe.
Oh, that.
It's a pretty good UCLA.
Is that what it is supposed
Yeah,
to be?
yeah.
UCLA?
Yeah, it would be.
What's up with this run? Why is he doing that?
Are you out of stamina?
Why is he like doing the shuffle?
I don't know.
There we go. Maybe you're on like a weird incline or
Yeah.
something. When do you get your super jump?
You don't.
Oh. Can you pick up that pole? Is it mostly picking up guns and stuff? Do you get a lot of melee weapons?
There's a nightstick and a knife.
Okay. Yeah, it's just
but
picking
not-
up
not
random
a lot.
stuff.
Okay.
So what do you have on your map? You've got a D. What's a D and a P?
Those are going to be Strangers and Freaks missions. Some of the ones with letters are ones that you can kind of go back to. Let's see what Michael's doing.
This is his house?
Yeah.
You are such a selfish asshole, Dad. Seriously.
Really? You? Angel, I'm sorry. Just do whatever you want.
How do you write a resume when you haven't done anything?
Man.
Yeah, so his whole story is a lot, you know, it's a lot about his family. And
Seems like they're all real pieces of shit.
They're, you know, endearing in their own way.
Okay.
So for him, you know, the whole arc is, you know, he's this retired bank robber, and
no cars.
Bank robbing never seemed like the kind of thing you could retire from.
Yeah, exactly.
Seems like it. Well, I meant specifically, it's hard to do it for long without getting caught.
Which is, you know, well, yeah,
to make it to retirement.
And a lot of the story deals with how he got out, and then not long after the game starts, he gets right back in.
What's up with your rims?
That's a story thing.
Okay. They keep spinning? No. What?
No. It's 2013, man. No one has spinner rims anymore. It's not even.
God, this game looks great.
It's weird. It's like one of those games. It's like the opposite of what you'd expect. Like most of the stuff looks better up close than it does far away.
Yeah.
As they draw all the detail in, it starts looking real good.
Yeah, you can shoot while you're driving.
Okay. Stun gun.
I can throw sticky bombs while I'm driving, which is fun. Let's blow up this car. Let's blow up this car with sticky bombs. How about that?
What is this? Their Beverly Hills equivalent, I guess.
I'm a little busy right now.
I'm not going to take that call. That'd probably be a little too much.
Did you find the Staples Center? Convention Center?
I didn't. Let's see.
Huh.
There's a pretty good Santa Monica Pier.
If you blow up this car, will you get this car back ever again?
Probably.
Crowded intersection. Oh, find a gas station.
Oh, gee. Did you not make it?
Maybe I...
See, you seem a little fragile. Like...
Yeah, yeah. I mean, when you're in combat in missions and stuff like that, you know, the cover system is pretty vital. You kind of want to back off and let your health regenerate in those sorts of situations. So let's swap over and see what Trevor's doing if we can, because I think he's got some Strangers and Freaks stuff that we can see real quick.
$5 grand.
$5 grand. Okay. The problem I ran into is that it got to a point where a lot of the missions I had were outside the city and with characters that live in the city.
So you
I was like,
transport them out?
Drive up there. You can call cabs and stuff, but even just waiting for the cab to show up and stuff, it just takes a little too long.
Little bird will never learn to fly if he isn't pushed out the nest.
That sort of stuff.
That could have been a Wilhelm scream. Have you or should have been. Is there a lot of repeat on some of this stuff, or have you ever seen stuff?
I've seen stuff that is similar, but nothing identical.
All right.
It seems like you eventually would.
Is this?
And now I've got this biker's van.
It's impressive you can finish the whole game.
Wow!
Ah!
Can you drive that train?
Smash up that van pretty good. Alright, let's see if we got anything for him to do that's nearby. Let's go do this rampage mission. That'll be some combat, at least.
And then you said you can you could pull up any story mission you want?
Yeah. Yeah, the game gives you medals based on how you do at the story missions, so you can retry them to try and get gold medals. This van doesn't drive so good anymore, you guys.
Oh, watch out.
No, it doesn't like to steer.
Do you have wheels?
I mean, yeah, but... Alright, well...
What's the Lost?
Yeah.
Are there a lot of, any specific callbacks to San Andreas in this?
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's cool.
What if you kind of don't remember San Andreas at all?
Yeah, it's a very limited.
All right.
Like the gang, the Ballas, still exist.
Okay.
And they were kind of the main enemy in that game. There are explicit references to GTA 4 as well that are pretty good.
I saw one of those and it was like, wow, yeah, awesome.
Like stuff popping off on the East Coast kind of thing?
No.
Okay.
I mean, the thing I saw was like one line of dialogue, but it was cool.
Yeah, there's a little bit more than that, but yeah, not a ton, but enough. This guy, see, I need to just work on my stamina, so it's good that I.
You know, pull an Oblivion and just run around jumping everywhere you can.
You say, amigo?
Where you from, Bato?
It's none of your business, okay? Hey, it's a...
And that guy's just wearing a gun on his hip.
Hey, so I grew up in Canada, huh? What's a big fucking deal? You fucking racist! And before you fucking ask! No, I'm not a motherfucker!
Well, okay.
What the fuck? Wow.
Oh, this
Holy
they're just gonna drive in and start dumping?
This is, Huh.
Is he the only one who has rampage missions?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a little more like Saints Row-esque than I expected. It's just like, let's...
There are a few spots in this game that get really fucking weird.
Yeah.
Put the virus in.
That's...
How'd that guy get up there?
I'm really glad to see stuff like this. Just things to do.
How's the, I assume it's great, but how did you find all the character voice work and stuff?
Good. I think the three main characters are really interesting, and like the cutscenes are really good. Like there's a lot of good eye movement and stuff. Like it is well made across the board. Let's take cover.
So do you not take as much damage in Rampage mode?
Right.
Okay. Yeah,
That's not where I want to take cover.
But you did not pop his special ability, right?
No, the Rampage mode.
Jeez.
The Rampage missions kind of get it.
So you weren't kidding. You're just pulling the trigger and it snaps right on those guys?
Yeah, and I can use the right stick to kind of either fine-tune the aim or just straight up snap to another person in some cases.
Yeah, so it just beads right on them, huh?
Yeah. So you just blaze people. It's like it ain't no thing.
Do you ever have to like drift up if you want a headshot or anything like that? Or
yeah, it never
doesn't
locks
matter?
right onto the head. You need to kind of.
Gangsters are you?
Well.
But you got it, right?
I just need to survive
okay.
now, so that shouldn't be a problem.
You get like rated here, and you get more bonus if you get more guys, or
maybe I don't know. We'll find out.
These vehicles take more than like one hit to explode.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
So that's how the missions all work. They'll have things like that.
That's cool.
All right.
You know what I saw this morning in some of the review coverage that I liked was people talking about Trevor.
Yeah.
And saying finally they've created a character who behaves, whose personality is consistent with the way that you want to play Grand Theft Auto.
Yep.
Which is he's just a raving lunatic who goes batshit crazy all the time.
Yeah, and it's a smart thing they've done with the multiple characters because it's like Franklin is naturally doing a lot of driving and stuff like that, so the race missions and stuff make sense for him as a character.
Right.
Michael is wrapped up with the feds in a lot of really crazy shit, so a lot of his missions are dealing with those sorts of problems, and it's
instead of one character being like a superhero / villain.
Exactly. Yeah. They let you kind of and Trevor like over the course of the game does some fucking reprehensible shit, like some uncomfortable stuff happens in this game that that I was kind of not okay with. That I sort of wish that they had given you more options to deal with it, but
do you get
it is what it is.
Do you get any meaningful choices in the story?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
The meaningful choices come in the heists.
Okay.
And when you do the heists, sometimes you'll have two options on how to take the heist, and it'll be a different mission.
Right.
And then different setup depending on how that goes as well.
Can you show one of those, or is that
I think so.
Okay. I saw you doing a little bit.
Here's a side mission where there are celebrity items that I'm collecting for some people around town. What is the P here? What? That might not be for this character. Maybe it is.
What happens if you go to the movie theater? Do you actually watch a movie?
Yep.
What are they showing?
There are a few different ones apparently. They're really. I'd be interested to see the PS3 version to see if just with the more disk space they were able to have better encoded files because it's just a pixelated mess. Just artifacts and just not a good look.
Not a pleasant theater experience.
No, not a pleasant theater experience.
Digital projection, man, just doesn't
exactly
capture the cinematic
totally.
feel of film.
Yeah, so let's see. You can play tennis. There's tennis in there, and you can.
Are you still uncovering some map, or is it?
There are areas with water and stuff that don't necessarily fill in, like here-ish.
Go get a hang glider.
I haven't seen any hang gliders.
No jetpacks, right?
No, I have not seen any jetpacks.
It's not quite San Andreas crazy.
No, it is definitely not as crazy as San Andreas got. The weirdness is contextualized in those Strangers and Freaks missions in ways that at least attempt to make some kind of sense of it. It's not just weirdness for the sake of it.
Well, if you get a chance, I'd love to see the heist thing because that seems really interesting.
All right, let's get in here and replay a mission. So you're going to see all the mission titles here.
I'll close my eyes.
I'm also not looking.
You at home?
Game.
Close your eyes.
Join us in not looking at the screen.
Oh, this is a really good mission. This is a really great mission. I'm not going to show it, but man, it's a really good mission.
Are all the heists built directly into the story?
Yes.
Or there are no like side heists? Or like repeatable heists?
There are
or anything
heists
like
that are definitely like you know, not necessarily tied to the main narrative, but they are heists just the same.
Okay.
My eyes are still closed.
Let's do the first heist.
That makes sense. All right, I'm opening my eyes.
Yeah.
All right, eyes are open.
So this is a jewelry store, and to get here, we have done a few missions. So the heist missions have setup. So for this mission, we needed to go steal some poison gas.
Okay.
We needed a van.
There's two ways.
Okay,
I
well,
see of doing
okay, actually,
this.
it'll actually
we go in smart,
repeat some
or
of this
we
stuff
go in
here.
loud and dumb. Remember the vents? If we're gonna be smart, we pump a little knockout gas through the air system, then hit the cabinets while everyone's out. You'll have to source the gas, of course, but crowd control won't slow you down, and that might improve the take. The cover is pest control, so no one will look twice when you're wearing gas masks. It means getting a pest control van, though. You go in dumb, and you'll need your famous way with people and 4 carbine rifles. We can't buy them and risk them getting traced. No, we've got to find some in circulation. It's awkward, it's real awkward, but this is the gun favored by LSPD tactical teams, so one of their vans is probably a good place to look. A hacker can disable the cameras. The length of time depends on their ability. The alarm will be operating on the same window. The exit strategy is more or less the same for both options. The driver you pick will, of course, source some bikes. You come out of the store and make your way through the new subway tunnel they're digging off the Del Perro freeway. You lose the cops in there and meet a truck in the LS River.
All right, I want my guy Franklin on the getaway. He can handle a bike.
All right, if you vouch for him, I'll take the risk.
It's weird. It sounds stitched together. So is it like this
So
stuff?
how do you want to do this? Run into the front door or try to play it smart?
Smart.
Yeah, we'll do it smart. I ended up choosing like this is
smart.
more or less the option that you deal with. Is like, do you want to do the slick heist, or do you just want to fucking
Just
gun
get
everybody
this done.
down?
Sure.
And
You've grown wise and cautious in your old age. Okay. Select personnel with that in mind. As ever, the better they are, the bigger the cut. Now the driver, they'll source the bikes, lead you out through the tunnels.
Is it more? Oh, okay, more expensive. The cuts.
yeah,
bigger?
so we pick a driver, and when you use crew members, their stats go up when they survive the job.
Okay.
So, but their cut doesn't. So you kind of have an incentive
to keep people alive.
To keep people. No, to keep people, to level people up. I don't know that keeping people alive is necessarily something that is in your control.
Huh.
We'll take the good driver.
Eddie Toe. Now you can count on him to get you out of a spot.
If you take a guy with less skill,
Now
can you
we're
kind
hoping
of
to keep
expect
quiet,
the
so
mission
this
to
guy
go a little
shouldn't make
more
much difference.
crazy?
Yes.
McReary? He was part of a well-known Liberty
hey.
City sticker
Yeah.
crew. Small world.
Look at that.
I don't recognize.
Packy?
Oh.
It's from GTA 4.
So I kind of want to take a shitty gunman and see what happens.
Do it.
Norm. Came across as a bit of an idiot, but could be.
Are these guys you've met out in the world, or this guy is
No,
just
not all of
providing
them.
them?
This
Okay.
is the person who will determine how long you get inside.
This guy, Ricky. I met him at the Life Invader office. He may not be that good, but he's enthusiastic.
Use him.
Let's take a chance on him.
If you're happy, I'll start making the arrangements. Great. I'll do some research on a pest control van and the knockout gas, and I'll be in touch.
So I don't think it's going to make us do that stuff.
I'll call you when everything's
I'm not
ready.
actually sure.
You'll need to pitch it to the guys.
Whoa, what? My rep don't count for nothing no more.
You're a dead man, Michael. I'll call you.
That guy's voice seems familiar. I don't know from where though.
Any like surprising celebrity appearances in this game? You don't have to say what they are, but
No, not really.
like I remember like ages ago when we got San Andreas in the office, and it was just like looking at the manual.
Yeah, it was like one after another.
Going like, holy
yeah.
shit, that guy's in it. Holy shit, she's in it. Like, because they hadn't announced any of it.
Right. No, I mean, like I said, Danny McBride's on the radio.
Yeah.
JB Smooth's on there somewhere too.
They got away from that in
Listen
4.
to
Yeah.
Lester. Pay attention to the information.
Okay, so
gives you
this
when
skipped
we're all
over the
in
part
luck.
where I went out and stole a
bad.
pest
Okay.
control
No
van
good.
and stole the
Wasn't
gas
organized.
that we'll
We
need
don't
to
know
do
each
it.
other. We got caught up in a robbery and acted in self-defense. But it's not going to be an issue because everything's going to go just fine.
The alarm system is easy. Now, if I didn't need to be running things, I could have it offline myself. No problem, but you should be able to get us a pretty decent window. How decent depends on the job you do. Now, once it's down, You signal Michael.
So that's a pretty clear indication there that, like, if I had chosen a better hacker, I will have more time before the alarm goes off. Once I'm inside the store. Yeah.
Everybody goes to sleep. No problem. We take our time. If we run into trouble, we move quickly and with force. Any questions? No? Let's go. Frank, you're with me. Ricky, I hope you can manage the truck with the bikes. Eddie, Norm, you got the van.
There's Trevor. Is he the driver?
This is an early heist. This is prior to the introduction of Trevor.
See you on Little Portola, people. Initials only from here on out.
Is there a limited number of these? They don't just spawn like dynamic
No,
heists or
there's a
anything?
limited number. They're all tied to the story. There's a work up to them. It's not a dynamic.
They seem kind of cool.
They are the coolest part of the entire game.
Yeah.
And,
Because you use too much gas on
yeah,
these
I
guys,
wish that there
you'll kill
were
'em.
more of them.
That's why I was asking if there were any side ones that you could just kind of do.
It's interesting because you have this like system to level these guys up, but not necessarily enough chances to get them there.
Maybe they'll do DLC heists or something.
Yeah.
I got faith in you, F, but you're unproven.
Unproven? For real? So I didn't prove myself when I jumped off the back of that yacht on the highway, huh?
Yeah, but these guys don't know you. They see some gangbanger with a happy trigger finger. They got money and their freedom on the line.
I ain't gonna fuck this up, man.
Good. I got enough shit to worry about.
So you cut corners on the quality of the crew, huh?
I allocated resources the way I saw fit, okay?
How's that?
The driver's capable. The others,
Wow.
not so much.
So
It's surprising how much sort of custom dialogue there is for that.
Yeah, the getaway should be fine.
Did you generally tend toward less skilled people that wanted less money?
It depended. Some of the people you can add people to that list by finding them in some missions and stuff like that. So,
you had a pretty good crew.
Yeah, but one of the final heists required 2 drivers.
Huh.
And I had not used one of the drivers, so
Interesting.
that part went poorly.
Huh.
And you get to choose which driver goes on which part of the mission. So you kind of get to choose, like, okay, do we want this part to be dicey or this other part?
All right, this is it up there. There's a way through the site up to the roof.
I guess the question is, how important is money in this game? Like, is it worth it to make
There are, if you want to buy all the property and do all that stuff, you need more than I have after having finished the game.
Oh, wow, okay.
Like, by kind of a lot.
So it can be worth it to make it harder on yourself during the heist to try to come away with more.
For sure, man.
Yeah, but sometimes, if someone who is holding one of the bags goes down, that's a third or fourth of your entire stack
shit.
going.
And can you not just run over there and grab it? Or, oh, wow.
Here. Hey, there ain't no one around.
That suits us. Come on, get up to the roof.
So Franklin here is on gas grenade duty. We got to get up on the roof of this jewelry store.
Lob grenades in?
Yep, pretty much.
Get your ass out of here.
It's interesting. I feel like there's a sense of tension you don't get.
The music goes a long way on that too. Like their in-mission music and stuff. Like when you don't have the radio on.
Yeah, they were kind of hyping that up.
This is really good, like heat level.
Yeah, like there's a good sense of like I understand the plans there, and it's not just to shoot everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see how it goes if it just turns into a shooting match.
Right.
But like right now, I feel like there's like a tension of this whole thing working out.
Like this you could pull this off, and you end up in that situation where you pull stuff off stealthily.
Yeah.
And it's
rewarding or whatever.
Yeah, it is really
Awfully
rewarding when you pull that stuff off. And it's more than just like, well, I locked onto those targets and gunned them all down. Like,
I got an angle.
all right.
Yeah, I suspect you could just use the grenade and mess this all up.
Yeah, probably. All right, we need to actually get it in there. How's that? How's that?
Is that over? I think we went over, right?
Hold on.
I think you're right. That went over.
Oh, over? Oh, that's...
Damn it.
Yeah, that's shy. Oh, no!
Last one. Well then.
Will you pick up over here?
Okay.
It has pretty good checkpoints.
Okay. That's weird.
So when you start over from a checkpoint in a mission, there are some of the gold medal goals are unattainable. You want to kind of do it in one stretch. That's frustrating.
So no arc on the grenades?
Nope, no arc on the grenades.
That suits us. Come on, get up to the roof.
That was I don't know. From here, it seemed like there's a real tight window on where that crosshair needed to be.
Yeah.
And there's no, like, hold it down longer, throw further? Just throw and release?
I don't think so. Let's give it another shot and find out.
Yeah, you had 5?
It took me 3, I think, the first time I did it, so... You can see on the map there I'm making noise.
It's just running and...
Yeah.
Can you crouch and walk?
Yep. So I can, like, click in the left stick and go into kind of sneak mode there a little bit.
Oh, you're making no noise, yeah.
Yeah, and I can...
I think I can tell the difference.
But there's no real need to be quiet up here. There's no one up here.
Is there ever a case where you could just switch to, say, Michael and not have to do this?
Yeah.
Man, just
not in this specific case, but
give me a minute.
But you know, the case is like, well, I don't want to pilot a helicopter because I'm bad at it, so I'm going to switch and do the shooting out of the side of the helicopter instead.
Right.
And that's not just in the heists. Like the characters will work together outside of the heists. That's way too high. What am I doing?
Not yet.
This seems like a pain in the ass.
Oh, that looked good to me.
Did you get it?
Nope, it's
No,
rolling
it's right in
back.
front.
Yeah. Oh, too low again.
Can't. Are you sure?
Yeah, I think so.
It looked like it went in.
No, that's in. Do you only have to get one?
Yeah. Did that go?
Yeah, I think it got.
Well,
That was it.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
They going out.
Do you love her?
Well, I love her a lot. I wasn't thinking it was...
Think about it like this. I mean, I always say that... I told him to fix that goddamn AC!
What's going on? Let's go.
Inconspicuous.
They're
Yeah, nobody will notice.
Pest control.
Yeah, giant cockroaches.
Man, this is pretty tense.
So what are you controlling here?
I'm walking up to this stuff and hitting B on these cases and stealing the jewelry, and the take is going up as I do it.
Okay, so this is where your hacker's coming in?
Yeah.
Why did I employ a hacker who can't run antivirus software? Shit, okay, the alarm hasn't gone off yet. We ain't hit the target yet. Keep going. I think you've got maybe 30 seconds.
Oh, this guy's so annoying. I could see why you'd want to bring a competent hacker.
Screw this, man. Not a lot of time left. Get in there, shit. 10, 9,
So could you just get out at this point?
6, 5, 4, maybe 3, 2. They're out of stones. Let's hit the road. Coast is clear.
Wait, wrong way.
Now, man, it'll be a clean getaway.
Oh, that's the alarm.
Take it in.
Yeah, that's the alarm. Also, there's this.
Move it. Man, get the fuck out my face.
You forget 1,000 things every day, pal. Make sure this is one of them. I'll see you at the river. Go.
Shit.
Let's go. Come on.
Where's Michael going?
He's gonna find a different way. He's got his own way out.
So, did it have anything to do with your driver?
Not yet.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's later. So every one of those guys is carrying cash. Or,
Yes.
I mean, the equivalent.
Yeah.
And if they get taken out, that's bad for you.
That's bad. Yeah.
Huh. But you don't have any control over it, really.
Right. So we
Wow.
didn't necessarily need a good gunman here because
There
there's no shots fired.
Huh.
So, you know, it's kind of depends on how the stuff goes.
But do you always make a getaway with cops, or sometimes you just get away? Oh no!
Oh,
So-
oh, is he done?
Oh yeah, look at the take, man. You lost like a million.
Exactly.
You lost like $1.4 million off of
Exactly.
that. Holy shit.
Do you think that was avoidable?
Yes, I do.
What do you think dictated that?
That guy was not good enough, probably.
man.
Though this is also the first heist, so that it might be forced there to illustrate
That you could lose
that
this.
that this can happen. Because so far this has gone pretty much exactly how it went for me last time, and I
still-
chose a slightly different crew.
You're still above the threshold, though. It looks like.
I mean, any money is money.
Oh
Well,
no! Oh
geez.
no!
But the number was red in there, and he was yelling about
It
like
was,
they hadn't
yeah.
hit the target yet.
There's a story-related reason why he needs
Oh,
a certain amount of money.
okay.
So it's It's not the.
It's not just greed.
Yeah.
More to it. It seems pretty awesome.
It is
Like, this
super
whole-
fucking awesome.
This whole system, like I feel like they could make a whole game around this.
This is what Payday should have been.
Yeah, I was thinking about Payday like the whole time in there.
Right, and if this had anything, if this was somewhat like the multiplayer, that could be kind of cool. Though, you know, maybe kind of boring if everybody's just pushing
Like
triangle.
running the same heist over and over again.
Or you're
yeah,
just
yeah.
pushing triangle to smash a counter.
Right,
And then,
yeah.
Yeah, the multiplayer stuff with this is so weird because it's, you know, a little ways off. Like, this feels like easily like $60 worth of game already.
Yeah,
not taking that stuff into account, but then to think that all that stuff is coming in a couple weeks.
It's weird.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
it-
assuming that stuff's any good. Like, I didn't really care about the multiplayer in GTA 4.
Yeah, I
It wasn't-
totally. Oh, jeez. Whoa.
That's no good.
Wow.
All right, so now we're over here, driving the truck.
Things have gone bad. It seems. Oh shit!
Oh, man.
Whoa!
Get your ass back to the station.
So this is what Michael was doing while you were on the bikes.
Aha.
You mind if I video this? It is insane!
Yeah, hacker's kind of an idiot.
Yeah.
They give you plenty of reasons to hate him.
Can you like take out your own crew?
I mean, I could just have not taken him on this.
Keep a bigger piece of the cut afterward.
Bikes? What the hell happened? Ah, shit! I should have paid for a better gunman. What happened to his part of the score? His wings crashed outright. Shit!
You took the best gunman, right?
No, I took the best driver.
Come on, get in.
But the gunman was, you know, his overall skills were low too. So
Lester's around the corner at the lockup.
so we've ditched all those cops, so we actually have no stars right now. So
what would your driver?
the driver sources the bikes in this heist.
Okay.
So worst driver would have gotten lower quality bikes that would have been bad for the tunnels.
I thought I was gonna be stuck to that bike.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna be stuck under a cop car.
There gotta be more dudes waiting around that way. We did not just get away with that shit, did we?
You know what? I think we did.
Oh, man.
All right. Yeah. Woo! I might just be able to send my kids to college.
Holla! I think I found my new calling, bro.
Come on, nothing to see here.
All right. I gotta
Call your
pull all the way
gym
in.
guy Lesty, baby, because we got merchandise.
All right, people. We need to split up. They're gonna be looking for a crew.
I'll wire your cuts when the rocks have been sold.
That shit was crazy, dog. So what now?
We get out of here. Keep our heads down.
Hey, you did good, kid. What'd I tell you, Lester, huh? Mm-hmm. All right, look, everybody take off. Hey, Franklin. Listen, Lester and I got some things we gotta clean up. I want you to stop by the house a little later on. We'll celebrate, all right?
All right.
Okay. Huh? Mm-hmm. Oh, man. We're back in action.
So what happens to the dude that wrecked? Is he out of it now? Like, will he be available for future heists?
I don't
or-
believe he is available for future heists.
I hope
but,
he's
but I'm
locked
not
up, I
sure.
hope.
Yeah. Trying to remember if his name showed up on the list in later heists. I don't know for certain. So you see, I got a silver because I did not do a quick enough grab. And you see kind of what the different cuts for the characters end up being. You know,
and the
your
money
crew,
dropped.
Crew takes a cut there too. Yeah, money dropped exactly. So.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think the heists are fucking rad.
I don't care if you got money now. Don't you get it? That ain't what I was looking for. Not then, not now, not ever.
I know it ain't important. Just let me take you somewhere nice, all right?
Where are you? Are you in a strip club? Grow up. Stop looking for the easy way.
Tanisha,
I've heard
I
he
gotta
needs
go,
to grow
all
up.
right? I'ma change. I promise. You won't even recognize me.
And then we'll just dump you back out into your other save.
Yeah. I was just like,
back in the world.
Thank you for your playing, and then
Selfie.
and then back out.
You guys download iFruit?
It was not available.
It's up now. It went up this morning. I downloaded it, but I haven't messed with it yet.
Yeah, so you can train your dog. There's a dog.
In this game?
Yeah.
Is it Michael's dog?
You mean with
No,
that?
it is Franklin's dog.
Are you talking about with that app or just in general?
You can train the dog with the app, like outside of the game. And there's some other stuff you can do there too.
Of
customize license plates on cars.
Yes,
I think.
yes,
is in
you
there?
can, yes.
Yeah.
I saw that. I've got it right here.
Do you use your what's it? The club?
Yeah, you have
ID?
to sign in.
Or
In
is it
fact,
Rockstar Club?
I'm sitting here trying to remember my social club password right now. I totally can't.
That's cool. Is there anything else you think that's different, worth showing? I mean, I kind of get the idea.
Yeah, I mean, you get the idea of the story. I mean, it's
the high stuff seems totally different.
The high stuff's great, and that is the most different of the stuff here.
Sometimes you get a fourth member. Is that why you can?
That is going to be your GTA Online guy.
Oh wow.
That is how you will play online.
Huh? That's like you switch to him to go into online.
Yeah.
Mode? Weird.
Because the game auto loads into story mode, like right off the bat. So.
And I wonder if I assume the world is probably just the same for the online.
Well, it looks like
they've
you
already
just have a fourth member of your crew.
Whoa.
So here's like I said, you get money for owning stuff.
Wait, everybody has a different phone?
Yes.
That's a cool touch.
Yeah, so Trevor has the most, I guess I would call this kind of Windows phone.
Trevor's got a Windows phone.
And then there's an iPhone, and then there's kind of an Android-y looking phone.
What are they trying to say?
I don't know.
There's a lot of mobile options out there.
I don't know what they're trying to say.
What's their message here? What's their agenda?
Yeah.
Whew, oh, that didn't work out well at all.
I don't know.
That was poorly timed.
I had fun.
Can he get different clothes?
Yeah.
All right.
I ended up not buying a lot of different clothes for him because it just didn't seem. Like,
Right.
you come into some over the course of the story.
All right.
But I just felt like this suits him.
Yeah, it would be hard to imagine him in other stuff.
I didn't do a lot of this sort of stuff over the course of the game. Kind of like GTA 4, it just didn't feel appropriate, even with Trevor. It just didn't. Like, just, it seemed like if you want to do this sort of stuff, just take over an intersection and hold it down for as long as you can.
Yeah.
There are other games that have that.
Or it seems like you just go into that rampage mode, right? And then just have a blast.
Yeah.
Or like go do those missions. Wow, you got a lot of ammo for that gun.
Yeah.
Can you go to an airport? I'd like to see the fly-in.
Oh,
and
jeez.
maybe take it out on that. Is that far away?
Well, I mean, I do have 3 stars here, so that might be a little tricky, but we'll see what we can do.
You can't call cabs while you have stars, right?
Probably not.
It's cool that I don't know if it did this in the other Grand Theft Auto, but it looked like the map goes from the mini map goes from what it is flat to 3/4 view once you get in a car.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. So they made a pretty good Grand Theft Auto game.
They did, and it's it's very similar to previous Grand Theft Auto games. I think they cut a better difference here between kind of the wacky and the serious than they did in GTA 4. But at the same time, I think the story is it's a serious story. Told in an interesting way. The kind of swapping between the 3 characters and the interplay there. Fucking
get out! Get in the cop car. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you really do just go down.
Fast. You go down fucking fast. There's body armor for that sort of stuff.
Holy crap.
Also, I had half health because you only regenerate up to 50%.
Oh, right. You got wrecked by that car.
Yeah. But up close shots like that, it's like you walk around a corner and a guy's got a shotgun. That's it for you.
Wow. Does he always just look like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Just bruises and...
Just bruised up, fucked up. One of the vignettes when you switch to him that comes up is... Damn it. He's in the middle of nowhere, like waking up from God knows what, wearing a dress.
Do you keep the dress?
Yeah.
I'm still really into the kind of late 70s Jack Nicholson look of that guy. Seems appropriate to his craziness.
And you can go get a haircut, so all his options are like grow out the hair that he has.
Oh, you have to take a selfie before this is over.
Okay.
I hear a lot about that.
Yeah, I mean,
everybody seemed real excited.
I played a lot of the game offline, and you can't take photos offline, so I haven't actually messed with the photo stuff very much. But yeah, you can
switch the.
Are there facial expressions?
This isn't fucking Project Diva.
Lame.
There you go. He's licking his lips.
There you go.
So is that what you're supposed to do after you blow something up behind you? Just
That's
you
the
know,
plan.
Yeah. That's pretty good. That's smart. They'll give you Instagram filters for it. DLC.
Right.
Well, it actually tells you what song's coming up or
Yep.
what's playing? Wow. Satellite radio, huh?
No, they call out frequencies that are not satellite frequencies. So that seems sort of, you know, obviously it's a Grand Theft Auto game. You need to have radio.
Yeah.
But it's 2013. Who listens to the radio? These were the sorts of breakdowns. This was the
Yeah.
ludonarrative dissonance for me. Like, who listens to the radio?
Well, if you're jumping into random cars,
Yeah, I guess,
maybe
you
that's
know,
all
you don't
got.
know what's it. But, you know, a lot of those people would have iPods.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, maybe.
This car's gonna be parked outside your house.
Is there any option to play your own music off of your hard drive or something?
Don't believe so.
Load in your iPod. iPod. Your phone.
Yeah.
This kind of iPod.
If I don't want to bring up that wheel, I can actually just tap left on the D-pad and it'll just go to the next station.
If you hold left, does the volume go down?
No, if I hold left, that's what brings up the menu.
Find any difference in the cars, or they give that up? Think they all handle that the same?
No, there's. I mean, the handling, generally speaking, is a lot looser than GTA 4. But yeah, the car is definitely handled differently. You can go to a custom shop and put turbo and stuff and
on
all sorts of
car?
shit. Yeah, I mean, and each character kind of has their own signature vehicle, like their own actual car. Like that car that we blew up earlier with the $sign things
Yeah.
was Michael's.
Okay.
And the other two characters have their own vehicle as well. So wait, this is the docks.
It is. It's a Jetson terminal. Ah,
that's the airport. Shit.
What's a D?
I don't know.
You work out? Work out and gain weight, lose weight?
No,
Eat
it doesn't. It
hamburgers?
doesn't go that crazy with that stuff. It's
past that.
Yeah. But you do. I mean, for getting into scraps and stuff, like your strength will go up. So.
Pig fights on the street.
Yeah. You just go punch a bunch of people. And,
you go on dates?
you can
Or is it
hang
more
out.
hanging out with your
It's
buddies?
more like hanging out with your buddies is kind of the thing.
There's no like pick a romantic interest. Try and cultivate that. And then wasn't that GTA 4?
I never encountered that, but I wasn't seeking it out either, so I can't tell you one way or the other.
Do they imply that if you don't hang out with people, your relationship with them gets worse?
No.
Okay, good.
No, there's none of that.
I really didn't like that in 4.
Just flavor?
No, like I didn't hang out with anyone until after I finished the game. And there's dialogue and stuff like that that is kind of interesting and kind of specific to where you are in the game. From the sounds of it, that I thought was kind of cool.
I wonder if they'll just at some point not answer the phone if you've used it all up.
That is, well, that'll happen sometimes depending on kind of what other characters are doing. Like you can call anyone in your phone book, but they won't all have things
Sure.
to say.
Someone's indisposed. Whoa. Squirrely.
But controllably so.
Yeah, I wonder if loose is the word you want to use for the steering here, because if anything, I found like the steering in 4 is too loose. You know, like you can't corner in that game without whipping your tail end around.
Well, I thought it was too tight. I mean,
stuff
you know,
like
like
that.
the,
You know
the
what I mean?
turning radiuses on the cars were shitty.
Right. Like it's easier in this, right? Or more arcade-like, would you say?
Yeah, a little
You know
bit.
what I mean?
Yeah.
A little more forgiving.
A little bit more forgiving.
Okay.
I wouldn't call it arcade-like, but.
Yeah.
All right.
That looks like LAX.
Oh!
Whoa.
Not gonna need this car. What do I care?
Wow.
I got a star for that. Shit. Yeah.
It's gonna jump. Well, you'd probably die, right?
Ooh.
Are there plenty of falls that will just kill you outright?
Nah, I never fell to death.
Oh wow.
Oh, am I gonna be
This
able to
guy,
get in
does this
here?
guy mind?
Oh, he's not psyched.
Oh no, neither are they.
I have a star,
Can you
but I only
just-
have one.
Can you
so
just give up?
probably. That'd be a dumb idea.
Yeah, if it's like past games,
Go
like
up
if
the
they
steps.
just kind of surround you, they'll arrest you.
Oh. They got tired of not shooting and decided to start shooting.
Oh, go up those steps faster.
How's the movement? Like, does it still have that weird momentum thing where it kind of
Takes
you
a
take a few
shuffle steps?
take a few more steps after you let off the
Yes,
stick?
it does.
Okay. I'm not a huge fan of that, but
Jeez. No, it seems like your fall damage is all right. Uh-oh. This could go
All right,
further.
this has to start happening if I'm gonna get to a plane.
Oh, it's so far.
isn't there like a little cart thing you can jump on? And
It seems like, well, I see one driving around back there, but it looks like you're losing
There's
the
one
cops.
to your right. To your right.
That's just
Oh,
a car.
that works too.
I mean, I think I'm driving over to this other hangar over here, so. Yeah, look back and forth as if to say, I don't know if I'd steal this car.
And then punch it with your fist.
Right.
It's a gigantic license plate.
Is there a plane in this hangar?
There's no plane in that hangar.
There's no plane in this hangar.
I mean, what are we talking about? Can you get on one of those
That's a plane.
gigando ones?
I don't know. Can I?
I don't know.
That looks like a pretty big jet.
I'd be very surprised if you could.
Yeah, this looks pretty.
That's pretty big.
That doesn't look like something I can get in.
No?
Oh,
Oh.
the walkway was on the other side of it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a. Well, yeah, there's totally stairs over there.
But were they connected or?
There's like a
Yeah, looks like
helicopter now, though. You got 3 stars. No, it doesn't
Oh,
let the
it's
doors
not.
open. Keep going. Not so great. That plane's just going out.
Can you fly jets like that though?
I don't know. I can definitely fly this thing
There's a
though.
little.
Oh, really?
That'll work. A little private jet. Or no, it's more like
I'm
a
sure
commuter.
that this has got to be flyable.
It's a commuter turboprop looking thing. Or is that? Whatever.
What?
Yep.
Maybe you could have just busted open the door on the other
Yeah,
one.
maybe. What would Fonzie do?
I'm very excited about this. What's that? Like stealth Learjet. You're flying.
All right.
Brought the landing gear up.
That was easy.
Now fly to New York. Oh.
You are flying in restricted airspace. Turn around immediately.
Oh, will they shoot you down?
Nah, it's an airport. They don't necessarily have the ability to shoot me down.
They might scramble a fighter jet.
So what do you think happens when you hit the edge of the map? Are they like just explode? You get shot down?
It probably
or-
turns you around or something.
Whoa,
Whoa,
what's up with the
is that
Costa
story-
Concordia
is
there?
Story related?
Is what that one?
Is that story related? The tanker that is capsizing in the water?
Oh yeah, maybe.
Okay.
I might have done that. Now that you mention it. They've got a bunch of bridges for you to try and fly under. They keep track of that.
Oh,
I'm gonna,
nope.
instead I'm gonna just blow up.
Not gonna happen.
Well, there you go. You're
I
flying a
should have slowed
plane.
down.
That'll at least give me another half hour of fun stuff to try and hit the ceiling, see how high I can go, see if it stalls out.
Sure, yeah.
You want a helicopter for that?
Can you parachute out?
You can buy a parachute.
You can.
Yep.
All right.
And then there are also submissions that are parachute based, where you kind of try to hit a target and stuff like that. But that's
cool.
That's GTA 5.
This looks like a hell of a way to kind of, I don't know,
say goodbye.
See these consoles off, you know?
Yeah.
Like I don't think there's probably not another release. Well, there's a handful of games coming out this fall, but
right.
This is the last gigantic multi-platform release on these consoles, right?
Well, at least that will specifically for these consoles.
More or less, that's what I mean. Yeah. I'm super stoked that I took next week off.
You can run out of breath, right? Oh, there's your dog.
Because of this game.
Hey, boy.
Yeah. So you can try to train the dog. You can play fetch with it and stuff like that. And the dog will, once trained, I believe it will help you find hidden items in the world.
Like come with you?
Yeah. Yeah, you can bring it around. It'll get in cars. It'll
Really? Can it
hang out with the dog. This is Franklin's car.
It's a pretty nice car.
That's all right.
Oh, whoa!
Yep.
Hey, sorry, neighbor.
Wow. It's a little less all right now.
Yeah. So the cars seem to take some not just cosmetic damage.
Yeah, eventually they will start to drive less good.
Oh, that guy figured it out.
Yeah.
Are your
Guy pulls a
weapons
shotgun at you.
weapons shared from each character?
No, they're not. So you know, you don't necessarily have to buy a ton of weapons. You know, you'll get them over the course of the game, but you can certainly buy them and then add attachments to them as well. So this rifle here, you know, I've got extended clip, scope, and suppressor on it, so I can.
But only Franklin will have it.
Yeah, but only Franklin will have it. Trevor starts out with more weapons than most because he's a gun runner, so he's already ready already.
Already. Oh man, I don't even own those. I rent those.
That's Grand Theft Auto 5.
That's out now.
Pretty good. It is out now. You're right. It is out now.
Think they'll ever bring this over next console generation?
There's weird stuff with XML files floating around over the weekend, but I don't know that you can read a lot into that.
Yeah, that's, you know, all engines are made for all everything, so
right.
That's
like.
Oh, you need help? Oh, you need help?
My niece is greater than yours.
Cool, thanks, Jeff.
Yep. Thanks, Jeff.
It was actually really good to see this.
Yeah, it was nice to see the kind of the big picture of what this game is.
Oh man.
I'm almost dead. This is gonna be bad.
Oh, yeah.
All right. See you guys.